All right, what's going on, people? Let's get this show on the road a bit later tonight because I went to the gym. Look at me, man. Gotta stay fit, guys, or look after yourself. Whatever way you want to look at it. So we'll copy this. Alright, so what the fuck's going on this thing over here? Load up data, etc. I gotta set the repository, that's why it's not coming up. I'm silly. Alright, so in Zedakae main, when in this one here. Let's see what it does. Folder view, nice. Build haste, don't need that right now. Item hate, don't need that. Oh, Rob. Alright, so I'll wait for Leon to come in. He can give his feedback. I have read some of it already though. He's done some playtesting on my game. Why is it opening? Hold up, guys. 1 sec. So, where was I up to last night? No, we're gonna do that. Oh, cool. I'm pretty sure it's Richard, wasn't it? Yeah, 40. Don't ask me how the fuck I remembered that, but okay. I'm gonna go on a 5, which is Axel, which we've done him. Lucian. Right, so I gotta read some feedback now. So, feedback so far. Okay, so Bugsy. Can we do anything with Bugsy right now? Okay. So, let's get this stuff in here too. Where is that? Right, this is fighting up. Right, so he's saying here that I can do a git merge. I might just do that first and we can... Oh, I'm probably going to make more changes, so I won't do that just yet then. We'll just keep making changes, I think, for now. Let's get the SPRE out for a sec. If it opens. Right, so I want to go Alex Forest. Because the names should still be Mickey's, because they haven't been run through haven't been run through Headship engine yet. Yep. Spin Richard, cool. Oh. You have no sight tiles. What are you at? 5? Good that we noticed that. So technically we've done 105, 106, and 40. Right. So I'm fine with that. Just gave him tiles now, so that's good. I want to go to... Pretty sure there's stuff I haven't finished yet. So we got... Youngster Samuel, which I believe we've already done that, right? Yeah, ship it through. Right, so you've already got a team. We finished it, correct? Piastic with Briper makes me think that maybe it should alter that now. What can I give you though? Let's go citrus. Fuck it, they'll do. $62 puts me here. Okay, that looks good. I like that. Now, what else do we want to do here? I probably want to look at... Have I set up these other fights yet? Like, where are the new fights? We got you. So you're 63, which I believe we've already done one. Randolph. Yep, so he's fun. We haven't put it in here though. Oh, cool, so he's Ability, pure palm. Oh, it kind of sucks to hold up a minute. Because I have a Medicham in there. And now... If I type in... I have a Medicham in the thingo, and I've got Randolph out here with Meditite. I might just have a different lead fighting type here, I think. That'd be the easiest way to fix this. Because I think that's a pretty cracked fight. I think I've cooked on that really well. So I want to go to 63, so... I think in this fight we need to cook something else. Whoops, shit. What happened them? Having 2 months similar to each other is kind of shit, right? So what I could do now is we can go look for a fighting type. What's a fighting type that can cook here, though? Guess it could be anything, right? I prefer something a little bit faster, though, because a lot of these guys are slow anyway. About go down. They're all a bit slow, but I mean, him on top's okay. 455 is not too bad, actually. It's a very streamlined fight, though, isn't it? Should make custom Conan content instead. Yeah, bro, 100%. How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in, bro. Sorry it's a bit of a late stream. Just kind of streamed for a little bit, but I went to the gym. So, you know, as you can imagine, got home a bit late. I think like something like Marowak. He's a bit of a fighting type Pokemon, right? Not fighting, but he's a fighting aspect, I guess. Who else? Like, let's have a look at some of these guys. If we were to go see something like... What pool does he fit into? Human-like? Also human-like. A lot of these... Human-like... Human-like... Human-like. They're all human-likes. Maybe like Saw, something a little bit faster. Top fan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you are a top fan, dude. My top fan thing is actually working for once. How crazy is that, man? Good shit, bro. Chat really wants more Fifi rating. Are you sure that's not what you want, my friend? Are you sure that's not what you want, my friend? Where the fuck is this guy going? Where's he going? Oh, is it Gen 8? I didn't know you were Gen 8. You want me to just pull out FIFA, man? I haven't played FIFA in fucking yonks, dude. What's volume in that though? Or 16? Or 10? One is a bit of a jump though. How was your day, Rob? Anyway, what are you up to, bro? I'm just gonna do Harry bucket. Is bulky enough to take a hit? Do like rock tomb, fake out, knock off, and then fuck yeah, dude. Drain punch. Nice, I like that. Okay. We'll fix him up. That swaps at the meta tight. You don't need to be 26, so 25 is fine. 25 Harry. Good bulk. Knock off fake out lead drain punch at Rock Tomb. Nature. Probably go. Nature for Harry though. Give you a careful nature, and then gives you something else like Brave or something. Right, cool. Okay, so that fixes that up a little bit. What's this nature? Sorry, careful. game. What are you, impish? Yeah, a little bit impish, boy. Balloon is Ricochet. Fake out for you. Punch. Give it a break. Dude's got fucking Spore Boys. Okay. You're done. Updated. You're done. I've even updated in here. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we have? Okay. Whoops. When I see 105 updated, they've also got there written down the double fights. Right, so 63. We did that one, didn't we? We just did them. Yep, so we just did the them. Okay, so you're done. We've done those fights in the thingo. We've done this old guy, haven't we? 409. No, we have not done his team yet. So it's Willow. Flappy. Bramble. Nature. Alright, so we want to go Coolio. Cool, so they're done. Save that. Brandon is still the same. Pokefan Brandon. Who else we got? We got now that. Done you. Oh, how about the chick? Bit on their fight, haven't we? Picnica Genome. Nope, we have not touched the team yet. So she has got now, got a skip loom. Mag cargo. Very some. Two. I just realized their skip looms had aerolate. What the fuck, dude? I didn't realize they had aerolate back then. That's crazy. One. You're mild, you're sassy, and you are impish. 31, 31. Alright, cool. Picnic Genome is logged in here. Yep, she's already done in there. That's good. Just trying to like catch up to all the trainers that I've been like doing. Right, so we're cooking on this fight. This is just staple fights. I think it was 87 and 88. Right, we haven't cooked to these fights yet. One fight we did though, we did Magma, Shinotic and stuff. Let's go have a look at them. 87. Alright, so we did do one fight. So 88 was the Bug Buzz. Oh, we did Struggle Bug because Bug Buzz is pretty strong, huh? Struggle Bug into Magical Leaf. Looks good. Draining Kiss, U-turn, Shield Dust is fine, Focus Sash, we're going to do Focus Sash on you, are we? Docile, yep, we're going to stay Docile, looks like, that's cool. Carcoal, item-wise, you're going to go Eviolite, boys, Flame Charge is still the same, going to go Gyro Bomb. More polish for Steam Engine. We're gonna go Sassy. 26, 25 for Robombi. Nice. I think Shinotic should be the same. Water Absorb, Draining Curse, Giga Drain, see part of Strength Sap. Yep, big root. Quiet. So Quiet Nature. 26, we're gonna go Magma. That's cool. It's nice to see them. We're gonna do Mag Punch. Because he technically can be run as either, so I'm just gonna like do something a bit more, something a bit different from his normal like special set. Low sweep, because it gives him a lot of coverage. And Flame Body, so he can like take a hit. Nice. So we've done 88. That's good. We're gonna look at 87 now. We essentially just had a placeholder team. What could essentially be the opposite, you reckon, guys? Of this one. Or Robbo, I should say. Do you get my YouTube notification, Robbo? Is that shit still going out? Is my YouTube notification still going out? I put one on Discord so that people would get that as well. Maybe because I didn't start my stream on my usual time, people were just like, oh, he's probably not getting on tonight, so they were bailed. It was bad, man. It's alright, we'll just stream for a little bit then. And I'll fucking cruise. I only saw Discord because I had it open. Well, you didn't get a YouTube notification, you just got a, just a Discord one, did you? Well, that's so upset. Let's have a look. What can I cook here? So you're also a... What are you? A picnic home. Does it do the same symbol, does it? They look exactly the same. I'm just going to do that. I think it's a camper one, technically speaking, but they look very similar. Alright, lovely. Fuck it. Alright, so we got Picnica Georgia. I mean, it's going to call you Kappa. Robert. I'm gonna call this guy fucking Robert. Camper Robert, man. This dude fits the bill, I reckon. Alright. Robert is in the building, boys. Alright, so what the fuck would Robert have? Robert? Robert. What's like the opposite of Rabumbe? Like a fire type for sure. We had two fire types there though. Kind of get away from it a little bit. Maybe like different type of do it together. We have like fairy and fire common them. There's a fighting fire. What about like something like ground or steel or something, or water? What about like yeah, then maybe like water and poison types or something. Grandson maybe. Fuck this Mimicry, dude. Never heard of it. What ability is this? That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. That's pretty strong though. Thing. 26, 25. Samyak, what's up, mate? How you doing? How you doing, dude? Samyak, what's going on, fella? What's gonna give him? What are you playing? I'm not playing anything right now, bro. I'm making my ROM. I'm a game developer, creating my own ROM hack, my dude. How you doing, man? It's a HeartGold Soul Silver, well, not Soul Silver, sorry. It's just a HeartGold difficulty hack that I'm making right now. Yeah, so I'm literally like making documentation up for it and creating teams and yeah, implementing it into my game. You a big Pokemon fan, Semyak? Also, what sort of Pokemon games are you into, man? What's your favorite Pokemon? What else could I do? Yeah, I could do... Oh, let's go. I'm currently shiny hunting. Let's go Pikachu. I've shined with shinies. Nice. What's your favorite shiny, man? What's your favorite shiny? That sounds like fun. I reckon Sharpedo is probably fine. Not really sure if it's this dude, but... I don't understand the trend docs. Well, they are messing me when I open the link. Yeah, they are a mess, dude, because they're not in order, and that's because it's the way my HG engine is, Leon. It's not... When the game is made, I've pulled... This documentation is literally me just stripping my trainer's document, and it just compiles it into this form. So, it's not in order yet, which is unfortunate. So the idea is you just, for now, have to kind of, like... work out what the character in the overworld is and just type in like that person. So if it looks like a picnicker, you would type in picnicker and scroll through them. Yeah, it's neat because like some dude linked it up with me, right? And the idea is that I can put whatever information in here or whatever information in this way, and I can send this information this way, or I can send this information this way. The only problem is right now is that I'm manually typing it out because I just want to get the demo side of it done, and then once the demo side of it's done, then what's going to happen is I'll probably just do every single fight in here, or every single fight in this document, and then when I want to like import this information into my ROM to make it, I would literally like fill out all Quillfishes, Durants, Sharpedos, and whatever stats, and then you do this. I can't even remember how to do it now. I'd have to go read my messages with him, and you essentially run a script, a Python script, and the Python script will pull all the information out of this documentation, and it'll input it into these fields in my Trainer's S document, and it will pre-fill it for me so I don't have to type everything out twice. The idea is you fill out one form, you either fill your form out, or your documentation out, or you fill out your engine side, and you transfer the information once only. So you don't have to type it out here and here. Because obviously typing it out twice is like twice the work, isn't it? The idea is you type it out once, and then just import it into the other document. Pokemon names, my suggestion right now is like overworld sprites are pretty accurate. So things like Picnicum, Camper Robert. So if they look like a camper, Picnicum, I will try and make it as easy as possible. But the problem is like most of the stuff is towards the top, right? So most of the fights are towards the top, but there is an odd fight that is like kind of halfway down or a lot further down, unfortunately. But it's a work in action. I'm just trying to give you guys some docs. Like the docs right now that I'm doing right now, this is up to here. So once I do these two fights, you'll have every single fight up to Route 34. I haven't done this guy at the top yet, the youngster, but these fights here, I'm literally documenting them right now. So the idea is that you'll have all those fights right up to Route 34. You only find one fight. Yeah, look, obviously this game's going to be a lot easier with documentation, so you can prep for it. Oh, your favorite is Ponytail? Nice, team. Good to hear, bud. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook this team up real quick. You're more than happy to help, whatever. And then I'm going to read what you said to me earlier, and I'm going to go through that stuff. All right, so are you liking the new AI because you're saying it's more predictable, which is good? Predictable? Is that a good thing, though? I don't know, man. The thing is, like, I don't want the AI to be fucking obvious, but, like, I want the AI to be smart and not make dumb decisions. Like, fucking spamming Tailwind over and over when it could have got some good chip damage into you before it got sacked and the next Pokemon come in. I just want the AI to be like, right, these are the tools I've been given. What's the best thing I can do right now? Set up Tailwind, attack my opponent, use a super effective move, you know? The AI is good. I'm just used to playing this AI because run and bun. Well, look, this is how I see it, Leon. If you have played run and bun, and the thing is, I want to attract run and bun people to my game. So the thing is that I have to get away from Gen 4 AI. Gen 4 AI is too busted. Random AI isn't fun because you just get screwed by unpredictability. Yeah, I know, it's hard. I'm trying to find that fine line between like having a difficult AI, because if it's too predictable, then it's too easy, right? But then the random AI, I guess, isn't fun because like it does something you're not expecting and then you make the wrong decision. But at the same time, it's interesting to see what the random AI does. So I'm trying to find that balance between like being predictable, but at the same but then like if the fights are predictable, I can just make the fights 10 times harder. Well, not 10 times harder, but I can make the fights harder to compensate for how predictable they are. Is finding lines. You want predictable AI. Okay, noted. Thank you, sir. Right, let's cook this fight real quick. I'm gonna just do, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna do that because whatever. Oh my god, what does it do that for? I need one more mod. I just don't know what to put there. But I really appreciate your feedback, man. I did have a quick switch through it before. Actually, while you're here, fuck it. Let's just do it now. So I'm just going to read for it and give you answers for it. Headbutt, you get 13 mons per Gen 1. You can do Togue, Egg at Bugsy, City, or Rat above Ruins if you want to keep the egg in. Right, okay, so 13 is because, I forgot. What you're telling me is you can headbutt Route 36, is that correct? So I guess the problem you have, though, is if you headbutt Route 36, then you can't get an encounter later on that you might need for Whitney, and there's better encounters on Route 36 in grass than what's currently in the tree. So yes, you can make a decision that in that moment of time, if you want to take a route encounter for headbutt at Route 36, which is above the Ruins of Alf, that is entirely up to you. I think it's Route 36, right? That is entirely up to you, but at the end of the day, I have two options. I can either just kill all the trees in that spot so you can't headbutt it at all, or two, you get that extra encounter in the early game, but then it just means that you don't get that encounter later on for Whitney, which then means, oh shit, you need a good Pokemon for Whitney, and there's encounters in 34, 35, 36, and National Park that help with Whitney. So that's what you got to think about. I'm not going to have any encounters in headbutt trees, like say that Route 36, because I don't want the player to be like able to pull a fucking Heracross or something. Right, it rewards a player for learning the AI. Right, got you, bro. Got you. So the next one is, oh, you don't get to get it on the Bugsy Town. Right, got you. I see what you're saying. Yep, that makes sense. Yep. I still have a sash with cover. Do you want to keep this feature? That is something I'm looking into. It is a part of HG Engine, unfortunately. It's something that I don't want in the game. Unfortunately, it's just how it is right now. Otherwise, the player can essentially just steal all the really good items, and you'd have things like leftovers and sit in the early game, and that's just broken, right? So, Covet is meant to be... I might just remove the stealing aspect from Covet, and it's just going to be a 60 base power fairy type move. That's it. Because there is no other fairy type moves in this game that are a low level BP, a low BP level, power, sorry. So I just wanted something early to compensate with Draining Kiss. So Draining Kiss is 50 BP for a fairy move. So the counterpart to it was going to be Covet, right? But unfortunately, Covet was originally a normal type move, and most people just converted to a fairy type move. But I want to change it from stealing items to just hit. It will just be a single hit move, you know? Yeah, I just want to change it so it doesn't steal the item. It just hits you and that's it. And it does like super effective if you're weak to fairy, blah, 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 right? And it gives like fairy type mons that are physical, like say Minin or, sorry, not Minin, sorry, Plusle. Anything else that's a physical fairy type will have a stab early game move. That's all it's basically, that's all I really wanted it there for, right? Really need dodged a lot of fights. I thought you had a few trainers and counters written down past electric route, but I can't find them. So when you say electric route, you're talking about Route 32 is the electric route, correct? So if you're looking for things like, let me think. One of them is Hiker Daniel. That's this guy right here, Hiker Daniel. So he's in Union Cave. Boldor, Palpito, Sudowoodo. That's one of the fights. So a lot of them are hikers, I believe. I think one's a fire breather. Fire breather. Probably close to the start. Nope, that's not him. Nope, 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 nope. So like I said, just generally looking for the classes. Fire breather, hiker, etc., etc. Here's one of them. So this one here is towards the end of Union Cave, I believe. I think it's this guy, and then there's one more fight. So this is a Magby fight. So it's Magby, Pignite, Macargo. The IVs are not 0, by the way. That's fucking annoying. It's because this information got imported from my HG engine, and it imported everything correctly except for the IVs. The only thing it doesn't import correctly is the IVs. So I have to manually type that in. What is it, Bill? I just type in 319. So here's Bill. So what is he? Just 20 across the board, mostly. I think you got 31 special attack though. So how does that work? This works a bit different in my engine though. I'm pretty sure it's, what is it? HP, attack, defense, then it's speed, and then it's special attack. So special attack is 31. So it depends how you read this, but like, I guess for the normal person, it would be, what, HP, attack, defense, and this one here would technically be special attack, because your speed is last. I think the other two are just all 20s, aren't they? I try to give him a bit more, like, special attack buff there, but... Yeah, so the idea is your IVs will basically start from like 15, they'll go up to 20s and stuff like that, and then basically from Bugsy onwards, it's 31. That's the scaling, alright? So, yeah, there's that fight, which is Fire Breather. I think there is a Super Nerd, I believe. So obviously, you wouldn't know what his Pokemon are if it's the first time, so you just type in Super Nerd, I believe. Obviously, I know it's hard on you guys because you got to know the fucking trainer classes and stuff, but if you look at him and you can remember what he looks like, you just go Super Nerd. This fight is not the one I'm looking for. This is the fight at the end of Ilex Forest. It's not that one. So it could be fucking anywhere, which is a bit frustrating. I'm pretty sure it's a super one. Actually, no, I don't think it is now that I think about it. No, it's not a super nerd. I don't even know what he looks like now. Fuck. I know his Pokemon is Ferret though. Why did I remove him? Have I not put his information in? What is he, 20? No, he's right there. Sorry, I have put him in. So, sorry, my bad. He's a Pokemaniac, my bad. Yeah, Slowpoke. Lumbre Ferret with speed boost, headbutt covered quick attack. So, dude's actually really fucking strong. Just putting that out there. So, is that all the fights? So, there's this guy. I showed the Fire Breather. I showed Hiker Daniel. I think there's another hiker. Fuck, what's he got, bro? I think he's got like Croc or something. Yeah, Russell, so be what number is he? 25. Yeah, this fight here. Sorry, I was right next to it. Hiker Russell, that's the other fight that's there. So it's Fire Breather, Hiker Daniel, Russell, Bill. The other Fire Breather fight where you go down the stairs to get Rock Tomb and that is Ray. So what are you, 390? But yeah, I know it's a bit of a pain in the ass having to chase shit like this, but it's like, if you type in Fire Breather and you see something like this, you can get an idea for it. It's hard because like you can prep for a fight, and if it's the other one, then it's like, oh shit. But like, I'm trying to keep the Pokemon to suit the theme as best as I can. So like Ponyta, Coughing, Monferno. And they're not crazy amounts of Pokemon. Like you're not walking into a fight with 6 Pokemon anyway. You're only walking in like 3 or 4 per se, right? But yes, the plan is to have these all organized from top to bottom. This is just like rough documentation to now so that you can find this shit for a starting point, and then yeah. Sudowoodo in Cave really feels really strong, maybe too strong. Also, Rockgrass slapping up dogs. When you say Sudowoodo in Cave, what do you mean by that, Liam? Item lost at the battle knockoff. Do you want to keep this feature? Is that like with orange berries? I don't think you lose muscle bands and stuff like that. Because I've confirmed that you don't. It's only like berries and stuff. Wait, is this a battle for Sudowoodo you're talking about? Oh, this fight here. This is, yeah, the Daniel fight. I don't know, man. When you said it was hard, it's slow. Yeah, I know it's a grass rock type. I haven't actually done this fight, man. This fight was really weak before, and I had to buff the fuck out of it because it was just too shit. It was really like a pushover. A few of the other playtesters were saying that the Union Cave split was just too easy. Like, you'd basically do Route 32. Like, the pacing from the first, like, up to Faulkner was really good. And then after Faulkner, they said it, like, was a bit easier because, like, you have a lot of access to, like, second stage mons now. So, Sudowoodo 2 taps everything. Right, so... what was he commonly using, though? Things like probably Rock Tomb. He's got Stab, Trailblaze, Rock Tomb. What can I do here? The only thing is I've actually made him like the highest level. He's at 20 instead of 19. What if I just lower his level by 1? Let's go level by 1. What fight is this? 384. Let's go 19 and we'll buff, say, Boulder, because Boulder's pretty easy. We'll put Boulder at 20. Sudowoodo at 19, so we'll lower his level a little bit. No, that's okay, because like I had a funny feeling he was going to be hard. With his typing change being Rock Grass. He's now mostly weak to like what? Fighting. And the problem is that I think you get a lot of fighting type encounters in the early game, which is a bit hard. I don't know, like having hard summon Rock Tomb was like a pretty basic thing to do, but now that I think about it, I feel like that's really uber strong. Because you get a speed drop from Rock Tomb, and it's like, it's also very, it's like, it's increases damage. It just hits every counter hard and lives 2 hits. I guess that's the thing though, like you're training, you got 6 Pokemon to beat a team of 3. Is the other thing you got to think about too. 2 Pokemon are very strong, are very like weak in counterpart to your 3rd option. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're quite easy to push over, which is probably why I don't mind him being a little bit stronger. Because otherwise, if I nerf him too much, then the whole fight's too easy, you know? I think there's going to be fights where you're going to have, like, one Pokemon that stands out, and the other ones are just, like, fillers. Like, I don't know how to... Like, this fight was meant to be kind of, like, Stealth Rock, people switching in and whatnot, taking Stealth Rock damage. This guy could get some speed control, you know, he can sit there with leftovers and Aqua Ring, and then this guy was kind of like your main attacker. These guys weren't meant to be your physical hitters or whatever. This guy's your main hitter, right? So I think just nerfing his level by 1 and maybe going... What would you give him for a fucking item, though? I don't want to give him a berry, though, because berry makes him even stronger because he lives more, but he just doesn't hit as hard. What about... Might even just drop his Heartstone. And we'll go like Lumberry or something. So like he can't be like powered or put to sleep that easy. But now he doesn't do as much damage, so you can opt to go for like just killing the thing off. I think that might be a bit better. Let's try that. 19 with Lumberry instead. And we'll try that. The other thing I could do too is his nature. Because at the moment he's got Brave, which is plus attack minus speed. I can just go, I don't know, give him like a more special defensive nature. We just go something like careful. So he's a bit more bulky, especially, but he won't hit as hard now. So, because his special defense is pretty much non-existent anyway. So boosting that with careful balances that a bit more, and not giving him plus attack means he won't hit as hard now. So hopefully that doesn't nerf the fight too much, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now we're going to basically take away his Heartstone so he doesn't get a boosted Rock Tomb anymore. Lumberry just prevents the player from going for cheese strats like Paralysis or Sleep, and then Careful gives him a bit more special defensive bulk, so he can like maybe handle a few more hits of special attacking moves. But the thing is like Palpitoad's 4 times weak to grass type moves, right? He does have Icy Wind and shit, but you're just not fast enough, right? And then Boldor is just a Boldor. But it's only like I just have to put a fight in there, and that's just what I come up with at the time. I can obviously alter fights later on, but I think more playtesting has to be done before I do like massive changes. So we'll change that from Brave to Careful now. Alright, what else do we say? Item lost after battle, I've already answered that. Life Dew doesn't work, Togepi line. Togepi line, so level up data. Yep, Life 2 for Togepi at level 8. Yeah, and then it's a relearnable move for Togetic. Yeah. So yeah, it should be them. Infinity Candy Friendship Crobat doesn't evolve. Oh, it has no description? Yeah, that's okay, man. I can... It's because, like... Yeah, it's because... I mean, I can probably do that right now. Give me a sec, dude. Because, like, I haven't written out everything. Like, all this shit you see here, all these moves... This is someone else who's created Haste Sheet Engine. I'm just using the stuff that they've created. And I'm adding my own changes to things. Like I'm altering like effect changes for speed hits, or like I'm changing it from a special move to a physical move, or changing its typing from ground to water, you know, stuff like that. But he's literally implemented everything from like Generation 9, basically. And he's like trying to implement it into Generation 4. So then obviously people like me, because it's an unfinished engine, it needs to be tweaked and stuff, right? So we go Life 2. Alright, so this is Life 2. Yeah, so it's just got some dots there. But basically just use the move, and if it doesn't do anything, then that's what I need to know. Then I've got to go, right, Pokemon with Life 2 aren't working. I can either fix it so it does work, or, you know. Right now it just says move effect hit. Type water, split status. Range, user sign, so it's only on your side. Hopefully this Life Dew is linked somewhere so it understands what, because it should have an animation and all that other stuff, right? But for now, I can basically rip a Life Dew description. So like Life Dew, you just go into Google, I mean Cerebi or whatever, you find the moves description and literally just copy and paste it in there. So the user scatters mysterious water around and restores the HP of itself and its ally Pokemon in the battle. So you just go like this. Then copy. We go into here. Obviously, there's a certain amount of words I could probably put in there. So you go, the user scatters mysterious water around. You probably just change that to like, I'm not sure if it recognizes and, but maybe. And restores the HP of itself and its ally Pokemon in the battle. Right, so what I could do then, because of how long it is, I could probably just go, I think it's like 25 characters, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we just put one here. Oh, yeah, just use that, you reckon? Yeah, that could be better. Might be a bit easier, yeah. Because, like, the more abbreviated this stuff is, the better. So heals the hit points of the user and ally by 25%. See, that literally tells you how much you're getting healed by, which is pretty cool. I'll just do it again. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool, that's good. Do that one there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I can just leave that. That's perfect. So I just save. So now, when I import this into the game, the life do move will now have that. That's the description for it, right? It should say that in game once I release a new ROM, blah, 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 right? Infinity Candy Friendship Crobat doesn't evolve a level 24 per each gym. Does it have happiness or level up? Okay, so... Sorry, I forgot I could access it in here. So Evo Datum. It's like your Crobat right now. What the fuck? So be Golbat. Okay, so apparently it's got Evolution, Evo, Friendship, Crobat is 0. Right, so hold up. That's probably why it's not working. It just hasn't been implemented. I think normally... Is it 252 how the the friendship thing works? Like 252, or was it 255? Friendship, I believe, is like the max friendship you can get in a Pokemon, I believe. Yeah, value at 220. Yeah, so according to this, Crobat at 220. That's the reason why it's not working, man. It's because the engine's got it set to 0 for some reason. Okay, so I got to think about this for a second. Getting Crobat that early is fucking busted, man. I either change it to a level up, or I leave it as friendship. But the thing is like, do you know how much friendship you had? It is busted, but most ROMs leave it. I can just change it to 255, which means you have to have max friendship to get Crobat, which is like, fuck, man. You use red candies to 24. Need to put busted Bugsy file. Well, give me your honest opinion on Bugsy, right? I'm happy to alter things. I versed it without the new AI, right? And it was hard, but because the AI did dumb shit like spam spiderweb twice and it wasn't attacking me, I had free hits on my opponent because the AI wasn't doing what it was meant to do. Now, I don't know what it's like with the new AI. I'm guessing the AI is not stupid now and it actually does what it's meant to do. Like, it will set up fucking sticky web and then it will do shit throughout the rest of the fight. Okay, so Bugsy's the next thing we're going to look at. So for now, let's just go... Let's do 255. Yep, 255. So that's going to be basically max friendship, right? Because normally it's 220, but 255 is like, what, one more red candy? I don't even know, like, how do I know what per red candy? Like, how do I know what red candies give you friendship-wise? Yeah, that's what I wanted though, man. I wanted the Gavin the lead to put down the fucking web. That's the whole point of the fight. Is I want to show that people that, like, you don't just have to revolve fights around like weather and stuff. It's not like, oh, every fight's like fucking sandstorm, rain or sunny day or whatever. It's like, yo, there's different mechanics in the game. Like, Gavin has got really good potential if you use it in the right way. Lead it as a lead mon, run it with Sash, and then do things like sticky web because you're bursting a fight and you got to go, right, I need a mon that has rapid spin. I believe rapid spins that gets rid of it. Things like Donphan, for example, are really good for this fight. And yes, I know you don't get like crazy good access to getting a free Donphan, but Fanfy is available in the early game. And I'm looking into other mons that have rapid spin. If I could get more of those mons in the game, I think even Pineco, which could be a headbutt encounter, gets access to it. If I could get something like that that's accessible for the player, whether it be for headbutt encounters or whatever, then the thing is like, yeah, it's fucking broken that this thing has sticky web. But then the thing is, I also give the tools to the player and say, you might get a mon this run, which has rapid spin, but it's RNG. So you get lucky, you get one. You don't get lucky, then you have to find a different way to beat the fight. It's like you have to think outside the box, and that's what run and bun is, right? Run and bun is exactly that. It's like you have to find lines to beat fights, but you're not always going to get the encounters you want. Or you just restart the run until you get the encounters you need to beat fights, but it just means your attempt count goes up. But some people don't care about attempts. Some people do. You know, it just depends on where your head's at. It's too broken. You reckon it's too broken? The only other thing I could think of that, well, there's ways to get rid of it though, man. There's good ways to get rid of it, you know? But we will have a look. So I'm gonna go crowbar. I just want to look at one thing. Hold on, give me one sec. I want to look at how much friendship does red candies give each of Pokemon levels up? That's all I'm gonna know. Okay, so the thing is that you can give using berries on your Pokemon, so like literally using like Oran berries on Pokemon, give friendship. Grooming, or just running around gives friendship. I think battling with them. Yeah, stuff like that. Right, let's see what he's got to say. I use Defog, Noctowl, and Fake Out Lead Lombrain, and Encore Toge. It gets up web 95% of the time because it's just faster and you kind of just lose than even with using Sleep Defog. 108 base speed, by the way, but try yourself with a new AI and don't take my word for it. No, I'm not saying like I'm not gonna take word for it, man. Like I guess what I'm shocked about mostly is the fact that like the AI is working that good, you know what I mean? So like, what does it do? It sets up sticky web and then does it U-turn out 9 times out of 10, or does it just attack you? Or what's its general like? Does it do like a common thing? Let's go Bugsy. So what has it got? So Sash with sticky web, electro web, U-turn, and bug buzz. So you're never gonna outspeed this thing, but that's the whole point, right? It gets up sticky web. And then you're like, right, well, I'm fucked. But then you gotta like determine, do you have something bulky enough to get rid of that shit or what, you know? Okay, so the only other... I'm gonna test it more. Okay, so I reckon we just keep testing it more. But... because it obviously... okay, so what about the other Pokemon in the fight, though? Like, how are we looking at things like Sizor, Ledian, Crustle, Araquanid, Parasect? Did you find Parasect kind of cool? This dude's a motherfucking bug, ghost type with the leftovers, lead slap, spoil, lead even shadow sneak. He has thick fat, so you can't blow him up with a fire type move. This dude just sits and says, yo, what's up? Oh, yeah. Yo, what's up, N2? How you doing, man? So the lead was your main problem. How you doing today, N2, bud? All right, let's see what N2's opinion is. N2's a big nuzlocke too, mate. What's your opinion with good AI using sticky web? I'm feeling great, actually, since PB2 will drop soon. Is it? As he said, it's going to drop soon, is it? Oh, the new patch you mean for it? Yeah. Nice, dude. I'm keen to get back into some nuzlocking again. I want to get this demo out, I think, and then we can do some nuzlocking and get this demo. Get people to play it, see what they think, and go from them. What is PB2? It's Pitch Black 2. So Mimsu, who's coming to my stream a few times, one of the guys that actually inspired me to start ROM hacking. Yeah, he's got a new patch coming out for his game. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I was playing it, and yeah, I fucking struggled, man. Like, I'm obviously a nuzlocke too, but I'm probably a bit rusty now that I haven't played for a little bit. How hard is it? Look, I guess the problem is that I want to give fair criticism here, and it's like, I think depending on how you look at games that you've played before will determine your answer to this game. Gen 5 is a lot limited with what you can do in regards to AI and stuff like that. Like, the ability with like HC Engine and with HeartGold now, and just being able to write up like C code stuff and C code in AI changes is crazy, right? I don't know anyone who's actually gone to that sort of length with Gen 5 yet, because Gen 5 is there, but it's not like fully cracked open. Like, HeartGold is a lot more advanced in what you can do now, like with this whole HC Engine and stuff like that. Gen 5 is still got a lot of way to go yet, right? So what I mean is that, like, he's doing what he can with the tools that are provided to him with, say, hacking Gen 5. But it's not like his AI is like run and bun or whatever. So the thing is that you're dealing with somewhat random AI to an extent still, but the game is still hard in the sense that the way he's built fights are really, you know. Yeah, look, I'm not going to play it down. It's definitely harder. Wait, and you're making it? Making what, sorry? I'm not making my AI code, by the way. My friend Kuma is. He's actually using it in his ROM hack, and he wants me to, like, playtest it, and then he's going to, like, well, as far as where, make it for me. I don't expect him to make it for me. I'm just playtesting it for him. And then, like, recently, like, I'll tell you about a discussion real quick. Hold up. So we've been discussing some stuff in Discord, and the latest thing we were talking about was we were thinking about switching moves like U-turn. He doesn't want to add extensive logic to them, so he's going to give them a +6 scoring, and in 20% of cases a +7. So when switching the post-KO logic, it will calc the best mon. With that, it's very simple, is what he said. So alternatively, I could check if there is only ineffective moves on the player. So this is the AI, right? If the AI determines that it has ineffective moves on the player currently, then it will score U-turn or volt switch or flip turn at +6, and obviously in 20% chance of a case +7. So this is just talking about scoring. You'll probably understand this more if you play run and bun, right? So there's little niche things, but the idea is that you don't want to always just see like U-turn unless it kills, right? But the way that the scoring is working is that obviously we're going to play test this, but if it's ineffective with anything else it has, it will just U-turn out into something that's more suitable, right? But we haven't set up Switch AI. That's another thing. Switch AI is a totally different thing as well. So highest damage equals +6, +8. Fast kill is +6. So this is my answer to him. So I said, so generally the score being higher than the entire chance of them clicking it, right? So he said highest damage is +6 or +8. A fast kill is +6. A slow kill is +3. Most status moves are +6, special conditions. He just said to me, you can add more logic, but so far everything is very simple. How the numbers are scored is genius though. Dexter, the creator of Run and Bun, really did an amazing job coming up with the scores. But he did not add any scoring for the switching moves. So my idea was to start really simple and see how this goes. So he hasn't added in scoring for like U-turn, flip turn, volt switch, stuff like that in Run and Bun. But having that in, say, my game could be another cool thing that no one's actually done yet. But it's all about playtest so that, you know, I know Imperium, Emerald Imperium has a switch thing, but that's more based off, if you switch in and you take a resistant, like say, Aerial Ace from a rock type, from a flying type Pokemon, and you're a rock type per se, that flying type goes, fuck, you wall my entire moveset. The AI will then switch out into a Pokemon in the back that can deal with your Pokemon better. And it will do that if it realizes that all 4 moves, so let's say normal moves, flying moves, get fully resisted from a rock type. And instead of just like sacking itself, if it has an answer, knowing that you're going to click Rock Tomb, because it knows what your moves are, if you're going to click Rock Tomb to kill that bird, and it has a fucking Klinklang in the back, which is a steel type, it goes, well, hey, I can swap this dude in. He takes a resisted hit, and then I can blow up your Graveler or whatever you have, right? So Imperium with Switch AI is really cool. And it will do that. But Run and Bun doesn't really have, I think, that Switch AI stuff. But I would like to have like a Run and Bun AI, right, implemented with like a basic Switch AI. So the idea is you don't want the fucking AI to be constantly switching, but at the same time, you also want the AI to go, hey, my Pokemon sucks right now. I have something really good in the back. Let's try it and then fucking swap. Because then what happens is that now you as a player go, shit, I have a Pokemon that's going to blow me up. I'm either A-forcing the switch, or I have to either sack so that one of my mon come in for free. You know, that's the logic that the player has to think about. And when you're creating your lines like you do in Run and Bun, it'll be the same aspect. You're creating your line. You either anticipate that the AI is going to do that, so you have a Pokemon in the back that you know you can always switch in to take a resisted hit from that Klinklang, and then either set up with like fucking Swords Dance, or you can go, right, I know that he has a Klinklang and he has this mon. If he switches that other mon back in, I'm just going to use a super effective move, knowing the AI will switch again, or the AI will just go, you know what? And maybe it's like a 50-50 roll. The AI doesn't always switch, but it's like a 50% chance the AI does switch, or there's a 50% chance the AI doesn't switch. And if it doesn't switch, you hit it for like a normal effective move or resisted, because the AI wants to keep you on your toes. So it's like predictable, but it's also like unpredictable in the sense that it's not random, but it's like calculated that the AI will do this or do this, and you have to make a decision, like a coin flip. Like, you know, I really liked it about Imperium when I played that. It was really cool. Did it go for a sec pro back? No worries, dude. But it's not like switchy AI where it just switches. It doesn't do that. It's like, the idea is like trying to get the upper hand so that the AI can get damage onto you, or get a status move, or get up Tailwind to get an advantage. So that if you switch out when he's doing one of those moves, you risk the AI setting up Tailwind. You risk the AI going for Sleep Powder and landing it. It's like, there's so much shit going on. Well, the only reason why I went 24 mana is because I don't want to go too high off the cap, because Whitney's like 30. So the idea right now is 24 for Bugsy, and then it was going to be like six levels. So Whitney would be 30, Morty would be 36. Is it Wake? I think would be 42. Jasmine is 48. 54 for Price, and then that puts Claire at 60. Claire at 60 is a fucking good spot, right? 6 levels between each gym leader. Claire at 60 is really good, and I got a bit of wiggle room. I can obviously increase them more. It might end up being 65 or 70 because you got Team Rocket, right? But if that was the case and I get to like 60, 70, then you've got E4, which you could put at like 70s, right? Then I have at least, I don't know, 20, 25 levels to do Kanto, but I don't have to do Kanto. I can just do a Johto hack and that's it, and just completely fucking nullify Kanto for now, right? The difficulty hack might be just Johto only, because you look at Run and Bun. You imagine all the fights you do in Run and Bun. Imagine doing a whole nother region to beat the E4 a second time. Like, to me, that's like, dude, that's a big game. Is someone going to want to play a hard game for 2 regions? That is the question. Or is it easier to just go, right, first ROM hack, let's just pump out 1 region, see what happens, get it so it's fucking defined, E4, boom, done. And then, you know what? You could implement a second region later on, and you just tweak all your levels all the way down to the start. But if I go any higher than 24, yeah, there's some Pokemon that are probably broken for Bugsy. And it's like, do I want to give access to those Pokemon? That's the issue. I want Bugsy to be hard enough, but not broken at the same time. But it's also a step up from Faulkner. Because you gotta remember, Faulkner was hard, but it wasn't like, oh man, this is so fucking hard, you know? But now Bugsy's like, I'll find that file really. So these are done. So Bugsy was like, where's Bugsy? So Bugsy's like, it looks hard on paper because I have like a lot of second stage there as a final evolutions. But like size was obviously influenced by Scyther, her original Pokemon. Parasect was because I gave love to it in this generation. In this game, it's now a bug ghost type, and I thought it'd be a nice wool. I have your setup mon, your lead mon with good special attack. Your bulky sort of setup mon, whatever. Araquanid is like the special defensive wall. Crustle is the physical defensive wall. Ledian is like your glass cannon that just can like U-turn, pivot sort of utility. And then Size is just like your bulky physical hitter opposite of Galvantula. So that's why I think that team works in like their role that they play in the fight. Because you're not just going like all physical walls and they're all slow. You got fast, you know, mid-tier speed, like slow, but they have things that threaten you like sword stance, you know. And I thought 23-23 is good instead of just having all 24 because Galvantula is obviously really strong. I found Parasect to be quite strong without the new AI, so it's probably even stronger now. Because it has like what is it weak to? It's weak to dark type moves now. It's no longer got a 4 times weakness. Stuff like that. That's what I'm saying though. It's like Bugsy has found something to give him an upper hand. And that is the fucking sticky web. If I remove the sticky web, does the rest of the fight become more trivial at that point? That's the only problem. That is the only problem. We do not want to make the fight trivial from one move. And that could definitely happen. The thing is, like, the 108 speed mon is to ensure you get that shit off. The sash is so that you can't one-shot it, so it does get sticky web off. If I remove sash, or I remove this mon for something that's slower, that you can one-shot, then it doesn't become much of a fucking move anymore. It doesn't become much of a, you know, like, let's do something real quick. I've got this shit. We're gonna like, no, I'm not copying. I'm just looking at this as an example. Oops, sorry, 1 sec. I actually have RMB documentation here as like inspiration to kind of like understand things, right? So let's have a look. Let's go to say Roxanne split, because that would be this split. What's your level cap for this split? 23, 24. Exactly kind of where I'm at. You're actually 25, funny enough. Right, so what is your lead? Oh, you tried the fight 20 plus times and I went Deathless and Faulkner? Oh, that's good. That's what I want. I want people to be able to go Deathless and Faulkner. I don't want Faulkner to be a point where it's like, fuck this, man. This game is too fucking hard. Or whatever. Like, I don't think you can ever say the game's too hard. Otherwise, if it's too easy, you lose interest from people that really want a hard game. Random button players want another hard game. So I don't want to make it too easy. But at the same time, I don't want to make it impossible either, right? Wait, hold on. Are you saying that, like, out of most of your attempts, you did have at least one death for Faulkner? But at the same time, you can do Faulkner deathless. It is possible to do it deathless, but you have to get a cracked box or good mons, is what you're saying. I think Faulkner is in a pretty good spot. I don't really want to tweak it too much. I think it's pretty good where it is. But Bugsy, I haven't had much to do with it yet. So, like, this dude's fight here, this dude has a fucking Zygarde 10%. At Roxanne. So like and look, this dude's got a team of 6. He has, yeah, okay, no setup moves, right? But a lot of shit with good coverage, really strong fucking items, things like Rinderberry to make Caracross, you know, Soul Rock with things like, you know, Rock Slide, like, fuck, man. Like, this is cracked. Yeah, okay, that's what you're saying. So the question now, though, Leon, is that if I make Sticky Web redundant and leave Galvantula, in your opinion, is the fight hard still, but not impossible? That is the question. Is removing Sticky Web going to make the fight still hard, but not impossible. Because, yes, I wouldn't mind people being able to do Bugsy deathless, but at the same time, man, you got to think about it. If you go to Bugsy with 12 encounters, then you get, that's just in the first, then you get Union Cave, Route 33, Azalea Town now has an encounter, Ilex Forest, Slowpoke Well, so that's 5. So you get 5 encounters, you get 18 encounters by the time you get to Bugsy, if you go deathless at Forknum. If there's not a single, like out of 18 Pokemon, if you cannot beat Bugsy, okay, so for starters, Defog can be used on Noctowl. It does have access to Prankster. That is something else too. Keep that in mind. You can Prankster, no, because then you use it first instead of after Sticky Web. Right, hold on. So you don't want Prankster Noctowl. You want to be able to use it after it uses Sticky Web. But the problem you have is that Gavinchula could also see Electro Web. Because, like, why does it not just see Electro Web over Sticky Web, man? Oh, you didn't have Prankster on my attempt? So, yeah, Noctowl Prankster is a thing as well. But I don't think that's actually good, though, because if you use... AI one's set up very bad. Yeah, it's because the AI's probably got scores to do that, though, right? It's got things like... I'd have to go into my code and show you that stuff, but it's very complicated to understand. But what we'll do is, for now, is we'll just keep it the way it is, and we'll test some more with different teams and different Pokemon. If the general consensus from people is that it's too hard, like harder than Run and Bun hard, then I'll nerf that and I'll take it out. And I'll put something else there instead. U-turn in my head, I'll explain to you what this fight was, right? Like, I already explained to you, like, what the roles of each Pokemon were. The idea was that Gavinchula could use Sticky Web to provide setup for his team because he does have some Summons that need the help, right? Bug Buzz is stab if he sees kill. Electro Web is also for there because he needs a star move if he sees kill. It also slows him down. U-turn is something for a Mon that completely walls his set after he gets Sticky Web off, and then just U-turns out once Sticky Web's down. So you as a player go, right, I have a Pokemon that has fucking Stealth Rock access. Why not put Stealth Rock down at the same time he puts Sticky Web up, right? So if you kill him, Sizel's going to take neutral damage. Ladian is going to take neutral because it's fighting now. Crustle will take neutral. Arachne will take super effective damage from Stealth Rock, and Parasect will as well. So Stealth Rock's an okay strategy to counter the Sticky Web strategy. But yeah, you still have to kill Gavinchula. It is squishy. It has Sash. If it doesn't U-turn, it stays in. It can't hit a ground type Electro Web, so it might go for Bug Buzz. So most ground types have weak special defense. So that's where he's a little bit strong on that aspect, right? Yeah, because I know what you're gonna say. He's gonna fucking use like Bug Buzz or something into like Onyx. So the thing is like you're literally gonna Stealth Rock on turn 1, the same turn he uses Sticky Web. Then you're gonna have to pivot switch out, baiting Bug Buzz into something that resists Bug Buzz. Hope that you don't get a special defense drop, like a fire type, like fucking... You have access to Numel early, by the way. You have access to Macargo early. Macargo is a fire water type in this game, so yeah, you risk Electro Web. But Macargo is quite tanky, it's a bit slow though. I obviously haven't finished tweaking all the mons I'm buffing. So there's only some mons that are tweaked to handle this fight a lot better. You get things like Fletchinder, Numel. Like I'll even show you my counterpart really quick. Like if you go to say Azalea Town, for example, you have things like Roly-Coly, Ponyta. Combi now is an early evolution into Vespiquen. You get it at 24, so you get it on Bugsy cap. So you have a Vespiquen, which is like a bug flying with Intimidate. Spearow is now dark flying in this game. Padub is a fairy flying, so fairy typing. The bug type moves is fucking awesome because fairy resists bug. Sunkern is a grass fire type in this game when it evolves into Sunflora, which you do get pre-Bugsy split. Numel, I've had some tweaks to that. It's a lot stronger now. I think you get camera up before 24. I can't remember. Maybe it's 30. Taylor's obviously really strong. You get a Swellow at 21, I think it is, or 22. You know, you could get Gut Taylor, and that's fucking cracked. Magby is really strong. Slugma obviously evolves into Macargo before level cap of Bugsy. Starly, like Intim, Into Staravia, sorry, Star, what is it? Intim Star, Staravia's pretty good. And then Fletching is obviously a fire fucking flying type. So I've given the player access to quite a lot of fire and like flying and stuff like that at Azalea Town itself. And there is other routes where you get things like Numal. I think it's like Route 33, for example. Where else is it? Union Cave, obviously Roller Coley again, Rhyhorn, Nose Pass, Fanfy again. I think Fanfy is actually twice. I think you have Fanfy at Route 46, and you can get it at Union Cave as well, so it's pretty cracked. Route 33, you get things like the numeral's still there. You get things like, I mean, Snubble's actually kind of good in this fight because obviously Bug and Fairy both resist, Fairy and Fighting both resist Bug, so getting Gramble is kind of cracked for this fight. I don't know when you evolve though. Do you evolve before this cap or not? Gramble. Yeah, so your Gramble's at 23. So you can have like an Intimidate Gramble for this gym as well. I'm just trying to give you examples. Sentret in this game goes into Ferret. It's a normal Fairy type. You can essentially come in and probably just two-hit this guy, and Ferret is fast. You get Speed Boost Ferret as an option or Adaptability. So essentially you could get an Adaptability Ferret with, say, Headbutt, put this guy to sash range, and then just hit quick attack. Yeah, he gets off Sticky Web, but he's never fucking hit you once. And the only issue you have is Sticky Web, which then you're going to find an answer, right? How do I get rid of Sticky Web? You know, like there's just little things. I think even, I swear Ferret learns fucking, doesn't Ferret learn Rapid Spin? No, he doesn't. He gets Slam, Covet, Headbutt. Like, this dude's pretty cracked for early game. And he's actually pretty good typing into, like, bug type moves and stuff. But that would probably bait Sizel, so that's something you gotta think about, right? He's gonna bait fucking Bullet Punch Sizel, you know? Problem is just the web. I suggest you run it through a few times or walk through walls and just spawn on mons. Yo, I need to work out how to do that shit, man. Unfortunately, I just haven't done it yet. I have to help Pops for a bit. Oh, okay. No worries. Sorry, dude. Oh, wait, is my stream like real laggy, bro? Fuck, dude. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize my stream was like low kilobytes per second. Give me like 1 second, chat. 1 second. Alright, that should be fixed. Alright. Alright, we'll leave that for now. Let's go back to what we're doing for a little bit. What's the time? Fuck, 2:30. I mean, I started my stream, didn't I? Okay, so these are fucking done. What was I up to? $87, $88 wasn't it? Okay, we're doing this fight. That's right. We did Picnic at Georgia. We did 88 to me, so... Yep, so we're going to change your name to no longer Mickey. You're not a fucking Mickey. Your name is Georgia. Cool. Georgia. For number 88. I need to work out what I want to do for this guy. I might just do this one. I think we're chilling him. What was I going for this fight? A bit of like a water steel type fight. I really thought about running Bishop here. 490 is not bad actually. But it's very offensive. Like, what about something more defensive? Like Stunfisk. I think it works in the game. I'm not sure. I mean, that kind of does work because you're like slower. What if you go Stunfisk and G? Yep, cool, that works. Durant's really strong, but... Could do like... Tron, Hustle, and Swarm. Yuck. Let's just go Swarm. I think Quillfish could go, like in Tim. I really want to run his Suin, but I don't think they work. Because running Overcool would be fucking sick, man. What about moves? So now, I definitely think that we do like some weird toxic spike strats. Do like that. Do like poison jab. What else could you do? You could do. Icon's very strong, but you're also like you're not as hard hitting as like Durant and stuff. This fight's a bit tricky though, because now I've got like, it depends on the stun fist though. Like a stun fist a special attacker. I feel like I've got too many physical attackers in this fight, which means it can be very one-dimensional. I think you're very physical orientated, aren't you? Same with Sharpedo. Maybe like nerf Sharpedo for something else. Doesn't have switch like at 95 though. Otherwise you start getting into some really crazy shit. For a dark type, it's got a really hard special attack, doesn't it? Shifty at 9 is not bad. Water. I mean, this is a good opportunity to get some mons in that like won't get much uses later on, I guess. So like something like Drizzly. Something like that might be kind of cool. Whoop, can't spell apparently. Yo, how are you? Going good, Mimsu. How you doing, man? Yo, your boy N2 was telling me that you got the new patch dropping soon, bro. For PB2, that sounds fucking good, dude. That sounds freaking sick, my dude. How's it all coming along, man? What else I want to do here? Doesn't get a crazy lot, does the move wise though? Is there any like water type that's kind of like mid tier that like maybe Brioni could be better? I just went away from the fairy types though, but unfortunately, special attack's really strong though. We already had a Siege earlier, didn't we? That was in Misty's fight. Maybe Goldark, but it's like 500 and just some small stuff left. Oh, cool, man. What, have you redone like everything from the start of the game to the end of the game? Or like, dude, I'll have to like fucking watch when you, like, have you been doing like dev work on stream? I swear I get notifications like when I'm asleep for your streams and stuff, man. for like, I don't know if that was for your new game or if this was stuff for PB2. But my progress is going pretty good, man. We've got like doing fights on Route 34 at the moment, setting stuff up. I got nearly finished Route 34, and then I've just got to do... So then the next town's obviously Goldenrod City. So I just got to do Route 35, Route 36, National Park, which will be just mostly encounters in there. And then that's pretty much the demo. Oh, I'll obviously do the Whitney fight and the trainers in Whitney's fight. And then that's demo, basically be like the first 3 gyms are all playable with new fights, revamped teams, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm getting there, man. Getting there for sure. Love to be able to have a demo within the next month or 2 for sure. And then get everyone's opinion on it and then go, right, so where do we go from here? There's like 3 gyms is a decent chunk, but it's like there's still a lot more. Like there's not much Team Rocket stuff going on, blah, blah, blah. What's something like artillery? That's kind of cool. Actually, that could definitely work. I did one dev stream. Usually not streaming my ROM hacking. Well, I stream usually at 7 PM. So I should streaming at your time there. Well, the current time for me is like 2:35 AM. So I'm not sure what 8 PM from now is. Yeah, what are your thoughts on streaming ROM hacking, bro? Do you think it's like... I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot of people that stream ROM hacking, but I don't know if it's like... Like, are people worried about people stealing ideas? Or... I find it's enjoyable to like be able to chat to people and kind of... like get input and feedback and stuff, you know, because otherwise like you're just doing it all by yourself or you're just relying on someone else to playtest your shit and then give feedback at random pacings. Like, oh, so it's 4 to 5 AM your time when I go live. Yeah, well that's because I go to bed about, you know, just before 4 to 5 o'clock. Yeah, that's probably why I miss. I'm gonna have to like watch one of your recaps or something, bro, because I love this. I'd love to see like your dev work and stuff, man. I reckon it'd be sick. Oh, this dude's got to have Octazuka. What do you mean? Octazuka? That's like one of your signature moves, man. But it can be physical or special. Could even just like make him mix attacker for this fight, maybe? Dude, he has a crazy set. Yo, this dude, you should learn Incinerate. Well, guess what? You're getting Incinerate back because I'm making this dude a fucking water fight type of this game, boys. It's happening, man. It's fucking happening. There's only like sort of moves. Any like statusy moves you could give him? Probably not. It's just like a physical attacker, just like smacking shit. Blast cannon that blows shit up. Could just do sub him. That works. Not sure if like Exizor is too broken at this point. I'm not sure. This dude hits really hard, so maybe just giving him slightly weaker moves. Rock Tomb's probably alright.
Welcome back into buddy. Yeah, so did N2 was saying that you were going to be dropping the new patch in the next where did he say that? Was that like the next month or something? Where did it say that? Oh, PBT would drop soon. Yeah, right. And then, oh, sorry, Mimsu said it was this weekend. How far is Pitch Black 2 done? Yeah, so Mimsu was saying maybe this weekend. Mimsu, the one that's talking above you, is the creator of Pitch Black 2. That's the game that we're talking about. Yeah, hype, man. Hype. Mimsu's cooking, man. He's cooking, dude. I've got some VODs on my YouTube channel of me playing it, if you want to have a look at it as well. I don't even know what my furthest is. I think I got as far as Berg, but then I just fucking wiped. Dude, it's fucking hard, man. It's a fucking hard game. Let's think for a sec. No, that's not what I want to look at, sorry. Close that for now. Barbara, what I want to look at is this. I want to look at I mean, Bob Rog is it a Gen 4 move? I don't think it's a new move, is it? Move avec poison, hit double power on poisoned. Accuracy 100%. It's got no thing. Maybe that doesn't matter. I'm putting it on the AI. It's a 50% chance to poison. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. So Barrage. It's like a signature move for him anyway. Toxic Spikes, which is fine. Waterfall seems really strong, but then Aquatile is also really strong. What's like a low damaging water type move? I kind of have to give him something that he can learn though, right? I mean, 80 base power is probably okay at this point in the game, I guess. Or I can just give him Aqua Jet. Like that. Do like Toxic Spikes. Barbaros, Aqua Jet. We've got Durant with Bug Bite, Rock Tomb Bite, Metal Claw, Auxiliary of Octazooka, Starbeam, Aurora Beam, Incinerate. He's just going to be a fucking cannon. Same as a Durant. Coolfish can just be a setup mod for this fight. This is an opposite team to this one. So if you go one way, you're going to be versing Bug, Fairy, Rock, Fairy, Fire types. If you go the other way, you're going to be versing like mostly Water and Steel Bug types and stuff like that. I'm not sure on the Stunfisk though. I don't even know if the Galao version actually works, mate. Like it will work. Oh, so this guy gets Snapchat. That's cool. What about... Are you more of a physical attacker, though? I wanted a special attacker. No, sorry. I've got the artillery. No, I do want a special attacker, actually. Sorry, I'm bad. Here's a good special attacker, but not broken. Could do, like, Cling Clan. Like, just Clang. Maybe, like, Klefki, but then it's Fairy. It's, like, sticking on the other fight a little bit. Full 40 is kind of around where I want to be as well. It's got pretty good cover with like electric moves as well. Maybe try Cling out. Do like 26 for you, so you're a little bit weaker. Got like clear body. Coverage moves like, I don't know, discharge, for example. Maybe some risk like automize. Auto-tomize. And we could even do like charge beam actually.
Gear Grind is his signature thing, but fuck, man, it's like... I mean, he does have better attack technically speaking. Could run him like kind of a mixed attacker or something. Shift Gear is kind of like his signature thing too, though, right? What if it did that and ran like, say, Gear Grind instead, so it kind of fits his theme? Charge Beam to like boost his special attack or potential, gives decent coverage to things that I want to kill. Not really, actually. That Charge Beam is kind of electric type, kind of flying types. I'm not really. I mean, it kind of suits his set a little bit, I guess. What's killing artillery? Like grass types, shit like that, but you're not going to be... That's fine. He's got Incinerate and Aurora Beam coverage anyway. Bind? Yuck. Fucking bind. That's disgusting, dude. Invents Volt Switch, which is kind of funny, actually. Could do like Volt Switch or like T-Wave even. What about like Thunder? Thunder Wave maybe, and then this guy could be Toxic Spikes, Aquajet Barbarage, and something else like... Cool Fish. This is the Intim lead. What about Spikes? You could maybe go Spikes or Toxic Spikes. I don't know. I don't know if the AI is going to just go for it though. Giving him two like random AI options like that might make it a bit tricky. Even like Toxic. Maybe even like Toxic Spikes into Protect. Pin Missile for Cheese. Good kind of counter. But you got Barbarage for grass types. I mean, you are poison types. You are weak to psychic, technically speaking. I feel like Belsing is like really strong, but it's only 50 base power. But I mean, it's good. It's good threat. I think in this scenario, it's probably fine. Let's do that. Right. Now the fun part is going, right, what fucking held items now, boys? What held items, boys? We'll do like Black Sludge on him. I don't know if that's even something. Like, does Quillfish really take a hit? Special defense, he gets kind of blown up though. I might give him the best item of the game, chat, and just give him Bright Powder because I know how much N2 loves Bright Powder. What do you guys reckon? Fucking Bright Powder, dude. Another cool item that's I would really like to implement is eject button. The reason for it is like a mon that you can like take a hit and then get switched out as long as nothing get one shot, but I just don't know if it lives a hit. Like 55 special defense is pretty low. I can't even give it Eevee Light because it's got to be Hisuian to evolve into Overquill. Sash is probably not a bad item too, I guess. But you got like Durant. He's pretty strong though. I don't think I want to give Durant Sash. Make a team full of Bright Powder Mons. That's fucking crack, dude. You reckon we should for memes, boys? Quick Claw Artillery kind of sounds funny.
If you like fucking Clang for a bit of bulk, set up with bulk sounds cracked. Steel type's a really good fucking typing though, but we'll see. Durant. What if we go like Hustle as his ability instead of Swarm and give him Wetlands? That'd be fucking hilarious, dude. I like Expert Bulb. Natures. I'd say one of my Krill a bit. I mean, he's got Sash. That doesn't really matter about being tankier though. Maybe just attack. Maybe like Rave. Durant's already quick. Maybe like special Durant's like Gentle or something. Artillery. Quiet, because we don't really care about speed. If you have Quick Claw. And Clang. Making this dude bulky for the moment. Bulky with the ability to set up is a bit frightening, but we can see how that eventuates. What is he like? So special friends a little bit less. Kind of want to like low-key bulk it up a bit. Do I want to give him extra bulky though? Maybe like a speed-orientated Nate Charm, because he's not that fast anyway. Maybe like hasty. Make his defense a little bit weaker, but then he gets a bit of speed. I like that. That's not too bad. So what do you reckon about that? We do like Quillfish, Durant, Octillery, and Clang. Clang and Gore should be one level higher. Now I just got to input all that shit over here. No, my Quillfish does not have shield dust, my guy. Oh shit. Moves. Toxic spikes and memes. Roasting Bob. Let's go Garage. I think it's how they do it. Aqua Jet. No, you're not docile, my guy. Brave. You're a brave soldier. Item. Sash. I had fucking Artillery there before, it's hilarious. I mean, sorry, Sharpedo, sorry. Clang. Alright. Extra belt with Bug Bite, so it's not like X's or Rock Tomb. Bite. Battle Claw. Ability is ROM. Artillery with Quick Claw, Cheese Boys, Octazooka, Sabbeam, Webbeam, Incinerate. He's going to be water fire type in this game. Sniper for his ability. And quiet. He's going to be 26. My favorite item, fucking Eviolite, boys. Who in chat likes Eviolite? Cool. Mickey, Georgia was singles. All right, 6. So that means that, is that right? Yep. So that fight's done. Those two done. What's her name again? Gina. We did Gina already, didn't we? Yep, Gina's already done. But have I done Gina in here though? I think I did her. Yep, Gina's done. So Gina's got a team. Alright, so every trainer on this route's done except for this last guy at the top. This one, what's this guy? Youngster Ian, so 64. Oh, this guy right here. What does he have? A 10 Mankey and a level fucking 12 Diglett, boys. One time. Next to Ian, here he is, right here. My question is, where do I want to put him? Be like here. Facing right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can't though, because there's a fucking person there, is there? Wait, no, this is a different map though. Okay, you can't dodge me there. Okay, so 6 is fine. I'm pretty sure that's just a fucking photographer, but yeah, it doesn't interfere with him in that tile. Yeah, so we can just have him facing right. Rotation, yep. Youngster Ian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. ROM. Right, so everyone's set up. Cool. What do I do for this guy then? Like what, 3 months maybe? Like, I don't know, maybe like 26s. Because your cap is 27. It depends when you get a new cap though. I really need to work out where do I want to put this new cap, because it's currently 27. Now, you're going to be going on to what? Probably an optional fight. That optional fight is not until like probably what, route 35 or something. But it's just hard though, because like how do you set up a new level cap with an optional fight? I have to like do it like at a significant event. And I don't think there's really any significant events like before Whitney. Unless I force the battle with this other gym leader, like say something like, oh, this guy won't let you verse Whitney until you beat him or some shit. You know what I mean? And then it's like, you got to go burst an optional fight, beat them, and then you get a new level cap, which then would be 30 for Whitney. But otherwise, I just have to like find a significant event that happens, and I just don't know what that is. Wikipedia will do the job. Actually, no, I just want to go to Whitney. Type in Whitney split, see what comes up. I'll be just Google. I did have a thing actually in here. Like a playthrough, I think it was. Here it is, full walkthrough. Yeah, so it's just the gym leader, man. Fuck. I just don't want to have like too many fucking fights. I was thinking like 27 is a nice split up until probably Route 35. And then... Maybe have like an NPC standing at the front of Whitney's gym and just have it so it's like you're forced to go do Route 35, 36 fights, get all those encounters. And then once you like get to a certain point, you can come back and then like the dude like acknowledges that you've beaten those fights or something. And then the flag gets set and they go, rightio, well now you can burst Whitney, and then they let you into her gym or whatever. But I have to do it kind of early though, like, no. Ideally I would like Route 34 to be the level 27 cap. And then once you get through the route, maybe have like a random NPC saying like, yo, welcome to Gomrod City, blah, blah, that was a pretty hectic route, huh? Or something like that. And then blah, 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 I give you some items and then boom, new level caps. And now you're at level 30. So you do all of Route 35 with the new level 30 cap. And then you do Whitney, which then would be the end of your level 30 cap, and then she would set the new cap, which would be like 33, and then 36 would be Morty. So I think we just have to basically utilize Route 34 as the route, because like, you think about it, right? How many fights have we actually got right now? So you've got rival fight if you did it after Bugsy, so that's 1. Then you've got 3 fights right now in Elex Forest, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, that's 4, sorry. So that's 4 fights post Bugsy. Then you've got potentially that are forced. You've got at least 1 forced. Another 1 forced if you only do 1 of these fights. That's 6. Another forced, which is 7. 8. Potentially 9 if you fall into that one. I'd say 11, 12. So you have at least 12 fights in total before you get a new cap. I think that's fucking heaps, right? I think that's heaps. Then you go from 27 to 30. And then you would go to Route 35. And this route's already got like quite a lot of encounters. What do you call it anyway? So you'd come out here. I would say at least 1 forced. Maybe 2, 3, 4. I just put this in a different way. 5, 6, 7. Maybe 8 somehow. So yeah, I could definitely, yeah, so that's like 8. Then you've got like, what, 2 or 3 within Whitney's gym. And plus Whitney. So yeah, that's perfect. I don't think I really need to add any more trainers. I just need to put them back and actually make it so they're 4, so you can't dodge them. Because I think there's enough trainers already on Route 35. Just like stagger them around this area, whatever. And then basically you'd go into, yeah, Whitney's gym, and you'd have, I think it's like, fuck man, what is it? I mean, I reckon you'd have at least 3. So you'd have 3 or 4 fights. There's actually quite a few in here, plus Whitney. So yeah, I don't think we need to add any more trainers to Route 35. I think Route 34 is a pretty cracked split for that, what do you call it? But, like, go back to Route 34. Like you think about it right now, you've got like 1 force, you've got only 1 fight either way. Basically optional, you accidentally run into it because it's just going to be spinning, and then you have another forced, and then probably 2 forced to finish off the route. And then at this point, maybe put a trigger here or something, and just be like, yo, welcome to Goldenrod City, blah, blah, blah. And then, I mean, there's technically a Lyra encounter here, so I don't know if I like move. Oh no, those, wait, is that right? Hold on, look at the triggers. Where's the other ones? Oh, because they're down here. Those triggers are for all like a random fights. That's irrelevant right now. Not for the split. So it's this one that I want to know though. What is that? Script 4? Oh, so yeah, you do run into Lyra at this point. So this would be a really good spot to what does she actually do here though? Is this a fight? No, okay, so there's no fight and there's no giving of items. I don't even know what that interaction is. I can't even remember. It's been that long. But yeah, something happens with Lyra, but there's no fight, no interaction. I don't know if I can just give items them. Or I just get fucking put another trigger split up here and just put some random shit in. Or I just move it. I literally just move that to there. But the problem is that she's here, so I don't know. I'd have to like have her start somewhere else, like maybe just like have her in Goldenrod City and she walks down towards you when she sees you. Then it's like, yo, welcome to fucking Goldenrod City, you made it or something, blah 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 blah. And you know what kind of Pokemon you want to give to Whitney? I think I want to kind of base the gym off normal fairy types, which is pretty common. I don't want to like stray too far away from like her main niche, right? So her main niche is obviously normal types. I'd probably just give her a slacking, man. Not gonna lie with you, man. 670 BST. Remove Truant and just give it like, fuck, I don't know, huge power or something with like 160 attack. No, I'm kidding, man. I wouldn't do that. But I'd definitely look at normal and fairy types, obviously. I would like to give some more love to things like, you know, Fable, maybe. Things like I've buffed Pidgeot in this game too, so it'd be a really good opportunity to kind of like showcase Pidgeot. But then it's kind of sucky too because I already have Pidgeot in this first gym, so I'm not sure about that. I would definitely like to showcase some like newer generation normal types. Porygon or Porygon 2, that's probably something like around the 515 BST is really nice. You know, things like Obstagoon, Weirdeer, like stuff in the 500s is where I'm starting to look at them. Blissey seems really strong, but it's also really like you can blow this thing up, right? Because it doesn't have any defense. I don't know if that's really something you can utilize from the AI properly. There's things like Ursaluna, but it's like 550, man. Like 550 of fucking guts or something's cracked, dude. Lopunny was something I obviously considered. I thought like maybe like Lopunny is very common. Like Lopunny, like a normal fighting type or something. I have buffed Delcatty in this game too. So Delcatty, even though it doesn't sound crazy on paper, I have got a pretty good Delcatty now. So you can utilize something like that. I think I've got quite a few normal types that have been buffed, like Lanoon, for example, but its BC is a little bit low for my liking. The skill link for this fight, that is. Like something like Grammar would be kind of cool, but it's like 460. But, you know, NTM or Strong Jaw with Fairy Fighting is kind of cool. That's why I said Fairy in, like, normal types. Tranquil line is kind of cool, but once again, it's a bird line, which Faulkner's already been there, but normal Delcatty, a normal Fairy Delcatty could be definitely a good way in, though. 480 is a really nice start with something like Dazzling. I could even force Whitney. I could even, like, force Whitney to be a double battle, because I think double battle Whitney would be fun in the sense that you can introduce double battles into the game, because Bugsy and Faulkner being singles. And the other thing too is I have 2 double battles, or there's more double battles on Ilex Forest Route 34 as well than anywhere in the game at this point. So, like, implementing something like Delcatty with, like, Fake Out and, like, you know, Encore Baby Doll Eyes, or, like, Baton Pass, shit like that. Like, a full team of 6 normal Fairy Delcatty would probably fit this gym very well. Something like Dazzling Lead or Friend Guard to buff up the Pokemon next to it. You could have, like, a really offensive normal type. Delcatty for Fake Out Pressure or something. I just don't know, like, getting the balancing right. Doubles is very tricky as it is. A normal Fairy type is cracked, though, because, like, you think about it, very strong, and you now lose your fighting type weakness. But 480 BST, this thing isn't there to kill you. It's just there to set up. It's there to use things like, you know, Wish, or it's meant to use Baton Pass after it gets, like, a fake, gets off a agility or something. Like, it's got some a bit more of a niche role, but you could definitely use something like this with something that generally just hits quite hard. Like, you could run, like, just trying to think, like Diggersby. That's probably a little bit lower side. Like, Low Panic is like Low Panic Delcatty leads pretty fucking cracked, but I think they're both Fake Out or something. Yeah, they are, so I don't want to do that. I definitely think I want to run Miltank, though, because, like, you remember Miltank is, like, her ace. In Miltank's 490. Scyther in Bugsy was 500. So you think about it right now, my Bugsy fight is, like, predominantly Scyther is the highest at 500 BST, and everything is underneath that. They ignore the Cricketune, it's no longer there. So, like, Miltank or, like, this Bugsy or this Whitney fight, you could make it, like, 500s to low 500s, because Miltank, without buffing it more, it's already at a kind of a nice spot. 100 speeds, respectable, good defense, respectable attack with HP. Like, you're kind of min-maxing it if you buff it any more than what it is. So BSC doesn't really represent how strong it is. It's just like, do you give it access to, like, a second typing? And, like, do you see Miltank as a Fairy normal type? Or is it just better as just a normal type, you know? Like, so it doesn't get that Fairy weaknesses, like Steel and stuff like that, you know? Like, but yeah, I'd love to use things like Arbeliever. That's really cool, mon. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get it in the game right now. I don't think the Generation 9 Pokemon are fully implemented. Stuff like Zoroark would be fucking mental. I'd love to use that in this fight. Perfect BST level as well. Around, like, that 490 to 525 BST. But you got to think about, like, if you're trying to slowly scale, like, stuff up, what Pokemon is Claire going to be using by the time you get to Claire, you know? I'm not sure, though, because technically, if it is, I'll be using it. I could probably check out. I mean, sprites can technically work, but I just don't know if they're... Some things are broken, like they don't fully work. So Cyclizar is mostly done. It just doesn't have a second front frame and a back second frame, but technically I could still use it. It just means that it won't have, like, that little animation. It will just slide in and it will just sit there, and then it will, like, do its moves and shit. But, like, the second frame is, like, when the Pokemon enters the battle for the first time, and it does, like, that blah, and it goes back to its first frame, which is, like, it's got, like, 2 stances. This document just tells me which ones are finished and which aren't. Like, Annihilate is completely finished. Annihilate can be pretty cracked for, like, Morty. Man, imagine Annihilate and Morty. God damn, dude. Imagine this thing fucking Morty, dude. Actually, another good one that's really nice is Fruitarath. Yeah, it doesn't really fit the normal fairy theme, but like a normal sucky type is okay too. Like you could revolve your mods around normal typings and have some fairy in there to kind of, you know, because like my bug gym, it's just bug with other typings. This gym can be normal with other typings. It doesn't have to be normal fairy. But like, I don't know if Choreograph is too strong. Like I could make this gym a fucking, like a slow gym, but like Miltank isn't slow, so it doesn't really fit it too much with like Trick Room stuff. And then like, I know like, and this to not trying to take ideas from other games, but like I know Sterling Silver did Trick Room for Jasmine, which is like a steel gym. And it does make sense, like all like, you know, ground steel in general. Like, there are a lot of slower Pokemon, so things like Steelix benefit from Trick Room. So I don't think Trick Room necessarily in this gym would work, but Figurath can still do the other things. It's got good HP. It can fucking set up like things like Twin Beam. It's got, I don't know, Nasty Pot, Psychic, shit like that. There's a lot of potential with these guys. Another thing we got to think about too is if I ever one day get Megas to work, you know, how are we going to do that sort of stuff? You know what I mean? Like, first glance, I would love to be able to get like, probably like Porygon 2 is probably a good BST level. 515 is nice. Obviously Miltank because it's staple. Things like maybe some cheese strat double with like body press or something. Body press fucking double with like Fluffy. Things like, you know, Wigglytuff, I would like to give some more love to. I just don't know how to utilize it though. I haven't really thought that far ahead yet, but like if you run BST off normal ones, you want to be looking at like no more than say Weirdest probably the top. 525. I don't think you want to look any higher than that. But it just depends, man. Like how hard and how much do we want to scale? Like you think about it, right? If you're already at 525 and you went like 25 BST until Claire is already like, you got dragon typings, right? You're already looking at fucking like min 600 for Claire, man. Like you're looking at shit like Goodrum. You're looking at stuff like Dragapult. Fuck, man. I don't know. Like gouging fire if we can get this what do you call it? The paradox monsters of the game. Like if I look at this and go Mondana, I'm pretty sure they are in the game, but I don't know if they're working yet. Gouging fire. So you got gouging fire, like he's here, he exists, bro, but it's just like where do you draw the line? Like gouging fire is fucking done except for an Overworld sprite. That's crazy, man. Hydrapple's completely finished. Archelodon, that's cool. So obviously a lot of the Gen 9 sprites aren't finished yet, which as you can tell, there's a lot of missing ticks and mixing ticks. Wodshin hasn't even worked on. Everyone probably thinks it's a shit one, then I'm gonna do it. Got Dango Gimme Gills done. Like, there's some pretty cool shit going on, man. Like, Iron Moth. That's why I kind of said, like, most of the early Generation 9 stuff's done or getting done. I definitely want to, like, concentrate on most of Gen 8 and under, I think, but... Like, see, Graplock's not even done. Wait, didn't I just have a Graplock fight somewhere? Fuck. Graplock doesn't have a second front frame. I think that still works, though. Sizzleblade doesn't have a second back frame, but Sandiscore just still needs work. So this is another thing, too. Like, we've got a lot of placeholder ones in the game. And it depends. If this stuff isn't done by the time I release it, or want to release it, I have to think, well... do we remove those ones or put something else there that has a full sprite range in there? You know what I mean? I don't want to like pressure these guys that are making the sprite, so I'm just trying to like utilize Pokemon that are relevant and exist. Like Yamper Bolton's completely done, stuff like that, you know. I'm just gonna get a quick drink and stuff, guys. What can youngster Ian have, guys? Youngster Ian. Youngster Ian, what can he have? I'll be back in a sec. I need the... What does he normally have? I should have checked that, actually. Oh no, that was at the start of this one. Sorry, my bad. Does it actually tell you what the fights are? No, it doesn't. I think it's Bulbapedia. Yeah, Ian has a Mankey and a Diglett, man. So we could do some, like, maybe fighting types in him. I've got a Black Belt guy on the route already, but we could even, like, just give him Primate, bro. Stick to the theme a little bit. Give him Primate because it's 455. Like, what the fuck? And then give him fucking Primate. What's his other one? A Diglett. Doug Trio in this point. I mean, Doug Trio 425s, right? I could give him like a Alolan Doug Trio. Stick to his sim a bit and then give him like another 2 mons or another mon or something. They're within that like 400 to 500 range is what I wanted. I don't want to give him like too crazy Pokemon though, but at the same time I need to start scaling him up too. Hey, all right, give me a sec, guys. What do you reckon? N2? Types. Good cannon for flying types in the Primate, I guess. Do one at a time, I guess. You could do like ability Defiant.
He actually gets rage free, so that's kind of cool, man. I'm definitely going to utilize that now because it's like, it's cool like that. And we have a move that can miss, like cross chop. Let's get it at 22 technically, so yeah. Accuracy, the chance to miss, but he might go for it, you never know. It does get covered technically. Funny that you can like learn a frame move though, that's kind of fucking weird, but whatever. You never know, it might bulk up. Some cheese. Tomb for sure. Maybe like Iron Head. What the fuck, dude? Iron Head. Jesus, well, I'm typing it in wrong every time. They basically just fucking blow shit up. I don't think it's a mon you want to have. Do like second punch. Got 25 because I think they're not end of the route. You still got 2 more fights after this. Crazy high BSTs though. Go 26. The reason why these guys are like lower levels is because it's a 4 Pokemon fight. If this is only like 3, you could probably go like a slightly higher level. I don't know if I should go 4 or not, but. Ground still type and biting type. What else complements him a little bit? What really hurts these guys? Psychic types for him. Flying Doctor is pretty good for flying types. What like a counter for like psychic types? Like maybe a dark type of some sort. I like a Alolan Eradicate fits a bill, but I don't know if he's a bit meh for now. Stench Sunken kind of looks cool. I think technically Feeble actually works, because I got Nicked in the game too, don't I? I got Nicked in the game, and Nicked's got like fucking nothing, dude. What the heck? Is it a front frame and like nothing else? Holy shit. That's yikes, dude. I might have to remove him for something else. Ian is kind of okay. What do I crawl on? Luxury low and then with like, I don't know, tangling hair maybe. Okay. Might work. Mid-tier speed, fast, and then kind of slow, but this is some good stuff. And he's got decent defense, just not good special defense, but you got dog true low off of that. Okay, I don't mind this fight actually. This is pretty good. Just show. I mean, it's just a youngster, bro. This dude's not gonna have crazy stuff anyway, right? Knock off, good. I could get like crap hammer until late though. I don't want to give him that. Razor shot's really good. It's got a high chance of crit too, doesn't it? Oh no, chance to lower the defense. That's right. Knockoff's really strong still. I'm probably giving like Aquajet, right? Aquajet and then what though? Like brute break maybe? Got fighting cover though. Metal Claw maybe just for the chance to like proc fucking attack boost and stuff. Oh, I like that. Items now. I always default to things like Eviolite and fucking Focus Ash. I gotta really start looking at other things. I just don't know, like, what's Primate Bleed looking like, though? It's kind of fast, decent attack. He just doesn't really take a hit. Any, like... Just a Pente. That just gives you access to acrobatics, which is weird, but... That works, so. Cover being a family is a bit weird on Primate now, so I'm not sure on it. Can do Drain Punch, actually, that's kind of cool too. What do you give him as a held item though? I mean, Rage Fist would also get boosted by that, surely, right? By Punching Glove. Have to be, right? Yeah, Rage Fist. Fuck yeah, that's sick. So, like, that with Drain Punch is pretty good, actually. Tangly had Dog Trio. What happened there? Ew. Jungling Ha, what are you, buddy? What are you? I want to run these resist barriers, man, but I just can't find a situation where they're actually decent. Dog Trio Nolan. What about focus band, chat? You reckon focus band's fucking memes or what? Doug Trio Alolan. I mean, you're quite frail, aren't you, buddy? Very frail. I love the run Assault Vest. I still think it's a bit early for Assault Vest though on AI, maybe like after Whitney. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry guys. This guy kind of sucks anyway, but we're gonna go Sash. My bad boys, my bad. I said I wouldn't do it, but we're doing it. Sash is the only way I can make some of these mons that have fucking hit hard and they're fast viable. That's the only way I can do it. Okay, so nature-wise, I kind of want to give you an attacking nature just so that you get some decent damage on, especially for like Drain Punch, for healing, or I just go for speed so that you always get the shit up, but then that also makes Rage Fist a bit broken. We get like lonely. Dude probably is lonely, that's why he fucking comes back as an Annihilate or whatever. Dog Trio. Maybe like Impish, I guess. Crawdon's already pretty bulky, but Special Defense is what he lacks. Really careful for him as well. I definitely tend to go more defensive natures on these guys, but except for the Primeape, obviously. Okay, I like that, man. I like that a lot. I reckon we do this fine, and then I might chill for a bit, I think, guys, before bed. I know I started my stream late tonight, but I just wanted to get something done tonight. I think we made pretty good progress, though. This essentially will have all the trainers done on, well, nearly all the trainers done on Rap 34, sorry. Okay, so we've got lonely. Oh, it's gonna have to be. One form. The only thing that can be a bit of a risk here is obviously Ironhead flinching. Not to mention I don't even know if Tangling Hair and stuff even works, so that's all stuff we're going to be playtesting. Crawdon. Shalama. Alright, cool. So we technically have... We don't have to update him though, because he's already got a team. I do have to do this though, sorry. I don't think I need these AI flangs, but whatever. Just force the habit. That's gonna be 3. 0, 1, 2. Yep. 126. Cool, man. Well, I'm happy with that, chat. What do you reckon? Get changes. Have a look. Let's have a look at the differences. So what have we done? Altered Sudowoodo a little bit. Lumber instead of Hardstone. Nature's now careful instead of Brave. 1 level less because he seemed a bit harder of a fight apparently. Updated the Georgia fight. So obviously added stuff in because I hadn't moved none before. Now it's actually got stuff, so that's good. That was that fight. That was the Georgia fight. Yep. Then we did the other fight, which is the one we did tonight. Durant. Cool fish as well. And then the fight we just did then. Which is the Crawdon Dug Trio. So like we're replacing his Diglett with a Dug Trio, and we're replacing his Mankey with a Primeape. So similar sort of theme from the original game, and then just giving him a Crawdon to wrap out his team. Adding in some new flags, obviously Nummon's is now 3 in his data that we want him to call from. Added a Hariyama instead of Meditite to Randolph's team because we realized that Medicham is already in a different fight in Ilex Forest. There's no point in having a fucking Medicham before a fight that has a Meditite in it. It just doesn't make sense. So we swapped him out for Harry. Harry's got some really good fake out pressure, good bulk as well with the Sudowoodo and the Breloom fight. That's the first. No, that's a fight if you go in the grass and it catches you off guard. Yeah, that's gonna be funny. Meow 6 now got Citrus Berry because people don't like Bright Powder apparently, and yeah. So we're in solid gold main, so we should better just go stage. Yep, we got a stage. Evo Datum. I think we only did one thing in here, and that was the Golbat friendships. And now to get Crobat, instead of being 0 friendship, you can evolve it. As long as you've got 255 friendship, you get a Crobat now. That's pretty cool. So stage that. Moves. All I did was, yeah, just that one thing. I just gave it a description for Life 2 because it didn't have a description before. So that's good. We can push that. And then DSP rechanges. I just added in some stuff. That's fine, we can push that as well. Okay. Everything's already saved though, right? No changes, so we just want to go updated more trainers Alex Forest, and what do we want to call this? So I'll form. Staged. Cool. Done.
All right, chat.
Silence means virtue, my dudes. Yeah, I think we're done pretty much. Done everything on Route 34. Everything's all done. I think that's some good trainers forced. One fight's forced. Random. One fight's forced. This guy and this guy will get moved, and they'll be both forced fights. I think that's pretty good for Route 34. And then we go either set up a new trigger or move this trigger over here or something for this Lara interaction and basically just give you a new level cap so that you go into Goldenrod City. And then after Goldenrod City, you'll be... I'll have to do something where I block Whitney's gym so you can't just go versus Whitney straight off the bat. Force you to go get the Route 35, 36 National Park encounters / encounters and fights. That will be your level 30 split. Beat the trainers in Whitney's gym. And then Whitney will be level 30. Like, that's going to be her level. And then, yeah. Go from there. Sounds good, man. Oh, I just don't want to burn myself out. But yeah, I think that's good progress with just doing that. Like, I could do these 2 fights right now, but I think my brain's a bit fried. So we'll come back to that tomorrow, right, guys? Yeah, cool. All right. Thanks for hanging, chat. Thanks for watching. Thanks for lurking. All that jazz. Appreciate you as always. And I'll see you in tomorrow's stream. Probably do an earlier stream tomorrow, but I will be finishing early as well because I have to get up early that day. Otherwise, there mightn't be a stream. We'll see what happens. All right. But hopefully, I do an early stream and then I'll finish earlier. All right. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Bye for now.